Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and today I'm going to touch on one subject. We won't go into a lot of stuff, but it's only going to be on planting seeds in the soil that you're going to use. Now, you can buy a mix that is designed strictly for seeds. What it is it's super fine, and normally there's no type of plant food in it, because a lot of the soils you buy, a lot of them, they add in their own plant matter, plant food, fertilizer, different things in there, and seeds do not need it. Seeds that you're going to grow for your garden, and even flowers, don't need it in the beginning. But that's not to say you can't use it. Of course you can buy that and use it. I've been planting for years straight in potting soil that I buy, and I've never had an issue. But some people want seed starter. But if you want a seed starter, especially if you're working with very fine seeds, you can make your own. And I got this sifter at Daiso. Look how easy it is. It's just basically a little smaller than 1/4-inch wire. You can make one, and then you can sift out of any potting soil that you like all this stuff. This is what you're basically getting out. See the big pieces of bark, trees? That's what you're sifting out, only because some people say that the seeds can't push it away, the seedlings, and grow through it. You know, I've used that just to plant seeds in, and it works with regular potting soil, nothing fancy in there at all. So it can work. You don't have to do it, but you could use anything to sift it. You can even get yourself a spaghetti colander. Look at this, a colander, and you can sift it this way. It works fantastic. I've used that too, and if you wanted to, you can even add some extra holes with a soldering iron if you feel you want more holes. You can make your own. Take a pot, use a soldering iron, make a bunch of holes in there, and then go ahead and sift it. But what you're going to be left with is this beautiful, look at that, super fine, no chunks, and this is ready to grow seeds in. Now, if you're going to grow seeds in a small container, then you could, use the whole thing in a small cottage cheese yogurt container, whatever your little flower pots. If you're going to grow in a larger container, then you could put regular potting soil or whatever you're going to do. Not necessarily will it be that large. Oh, wow. I don't know what that was that flew by. It might be cedar waxwings, and that's the way they usually move around. There's a whole bunch of them, and they're big. Anyway, sorry, I'm always distracted by nature. Nature is how I grow and maintain my garden. But let's go back to this. So, if you're going to grow in a larger container, I'm not talking 18 gallons, but something like this to start your seeds, you could always use potting soil or whatever you're going to grow all the way up. And then on the top, you could add in the sifted fine soil and then put your seeds in. I have a method, or a few different methods that I like. One is paper cups. I will plant in paper cups, and then I will plant it directly into my containers or the ground. I don't even take them out of the paper cups. I pop the bottom out and let them do their thing. The other way I do it, you'll have to go look at the video, and I'll be talking a whole lot more on that, is in Tulle. I actually grow in Tulle. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite ways, and that's because I can actually get a package of seeds. There could be 100 seeds in there. There could be 10 seeds, but I'm only going to grow what I need. So if it's 3 seeds, I will grow 3 seeds, and it grows really good. And this is what I grow it in. Just a cheap potting soil I get. I sift it, put it in there, and use this. And you can always put your seeds in and then just sprinkle a little bit over the seeds. And the way I water my seeds is the water is basically coming from the bottom. And so I don't have to worry about the seeds getting swished anywhere. Wherever I put the seeds is where they're going to grow, so I can separate them. So I wanted to kind of give you an idea on, seed growing is coming really fast. I'm already starting some. I've been growing even in the winter. And you can make your very own seed mix. Even if there's plant food in there, I've never had it cause any issues. You just want a clean mix, and then you can set it up in whatever fashion or method that you want to use. And like I said, just strain your own, and you'll have the best seed starter that will cost you just the same as the potting mix bag that you bought. And then all this that you've sifted out, you definitely use that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just going to use it later as your seedlings start to grow. So I hope I've given you some tips and ideas on how to get some seed starter soil And then this way, you don't have to go and buy separate bags unless you want to. You always do what works for you. With that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'm going back to work because I have a lot of seeds to start. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye, everybody. Now I'm just going to kind of space them around. Don't get them too close to the netting. Just a half inch or so away. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll put the 6th one in the middle. Now we'll see what happens.